Nuclear launch detected.
Hey Lucas, what's up? Been a while since you were first on the stream. How's it going? Setting stuff up. You're bored? Wow, you haven't said that in a while, actually. You better come quick so you won't be bored anymore. Yeah, wait, where the... Trying to figure out how, like, cause like the Steam notifications are bothering me, so I'm trying to figure out how do I turn off Steam notifications. Arc Knight's event tomorrow. Deadline's on the 30th. Good luck. The live stream on the 31st should be occupied. Yep.
Open your magic circuit. Fight!
Right, who's that? Oh, new sub. Hello, YouTube. Thank you for the sub. I will keep my ass clenched. Let's see. It's like my stomach, my bowel movement hasn't been particularly good. Anyways, hey Titania, how's it going? So they made a bunch of... Wait, sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out how do I turn off the notifications? The Tunguska's end is very unique. I'm just gonna search for it. Google it, I guess. If you can. How to turn off Steam notification. Open Steam. Click on Settings. Friends tab. Okay. Settings. Friends. There's no Friends tab. Oh, never mind. There it is. Okay. Notifications is. Like the Friends. Click on Settings. What? Doesn't say Friends tab. What the fudge? Okay, clearly not written by Nasu. That's fine. Did it all over the place, especially with Koyanskaya. Yeah, well, you never know how it's gonna be. You know, giving it, you know, people are being given, you know, more chances to, you know, help out with the story. Not so bad. Hey Dio, what's up? Crowds probably won't like the ending, you feel? I see. Well. Ah, there it is. Frickin' finally. There we go. Found it. Okay, so that's done. All right. Because like the notifications were bugging me for such a long time, so I wanted to like turn it off.
Open your magic search to fight.
Silver Samurai, thank you for the sub. Welcome to YouTube. I had to I'm using Restream right now, so basically because Twitch is having its problems again where it won't be consistent, so I'm using Restream, so yeah. But yeah, how are you guys? They gave us a lot of updates like super early. I don't know if this was because it's dated the 27th. Was this released when I streamed yesterday, or was this after I streamed? Because like there are so many announcements. Like I'm surprised I didn't see this in yesterday's stream. But we'll go over them. Pretty much a lot about the stuff. Do wish they don't make Taikobu have a crush on. The JP one is reset of today. Yeah. Now that one is fine. Like okay, so I guess we can go through JP's announcements first, I guess, and then we'll transition over to NA's announcements. But I better, I guess, I did not set up the correct screens. Okay, so give me another minute. Sorry, chat. Because it's better if I do it on a browser, because if I do it on, do it in the game, I don't have, the auto Google Translate. So, that's what made the CN fan base. Oh well. CN fan base, more of a fascination. Okay. Anyways, let's take a look. Take a look. See. So, wait. Let me double check. Communication environment for year-end and New Year holidays. Okay, let's take a look at that first. Okay, so they're just giving this. Their first announcement is, you know, just them giving you know, a heads up in case of the game feeling slow or lag due to the, you know, the environment during New Year's, where everybody is, you know, sending out calls, emails, etc., you know, greeting everybody Happy New Year or Happy Holidays. So this may affect performance, so we'll see. Have we really had that any trouble with that during New Year's? Maybe a little bit of lag, yeah, during New Year's, but I think it should be fine. We should be fine. We shouldn't really have that much of a problem. But yeah, that was their first announcement. Their second announcement is Fate Project New Year's Eve TV special broadcast. Nice. So they're having a campaign for that, which will start on the 29th, which is tomorrow, and will run until the 31st. Okay. So there will be a program, Fate Project New Year's Eve TV Special 2021. The broadcast date will be on Friday from 2200 hours to 23 5,500 hours, just before midnight, basically, before New Year's, on New Year's Eve. Ah, that's interesting. It will be on Nico Nico Live and Abema? No YouTube? So there's a special site for this. That's surprising. But I guess... Wasn't that also the same thing last year? I think it was. Anyways. Yeah, this pretty much... We'll see. So they'll be covering a whole bunch of the stuff that has been, announced. So that we have FGO, FGO Arcade, El Meloy, Solomon, Camelot, Fate Grand Carnival, Tsukihime. So we'll have stuff about that. Oh, there we go. Melty Blood. Oh, speaking of Melty Blood, there was a new DLC character that was announced earlier last week. But anyways, okay, so I'm guessing they're gonna make more announcements regarding these. So we'll see. So as for in-game stuff, there will be a login. Yep, login rewards. So we get a bunch of apples, 6 apples, and a summon ticket for logging in for 3 days. Okay, sure. Especially, this is probably really good for a lot of people who spent everything on all their apples on raids and Christmas Lotto. So that's good. That's good. So yeah, not much really, but I mean, still, it's sad that we won't be able to watch the broadcast. I mean, I would like to plug fellow Team Explosion member, Two Love Trouble. If I recall, he did get access to this, but that'll probably be up to him on how he will do it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll try to see how it will be done. You could always go to the Explosion Discord. There'll probably be announcements there on on how you as a Twitch viewer can watch it, because if I recall, this is the Nico Nico Live. This is region locked, if I recall from last year. So we can't show it on screen on Twitch. So yeah, maybe someone from Explosion Discord. I probably won't be able to show it, but well, one is because my schedule for New Year's Eve is a bit iffy. So we'll see if I'll be able to stream. I would like to be able to stream that way once the the GSSR is out, which is normally midnight New Year's Day. I'll try to be online then, but I plan to have we do plan to have a family gathering, so it depends really if I'll be able to stream on New Year's Eve. But I'll make an announcement on my Discord if I can. Anyways, continuing on. So that is the JP announcement. So yeah, I mean, at least we get something. We get a summon ticket and a few rewards. Now we move on to the announcement from... Oh, what the heck? All right, 1 second. Let's see. I probably pressed the wrong one. Okay, let's get loading up the news for the English server. If it'll load, please. Oh, it's taking a while to load. Jeez. I guess I'll stream it. I'll do it from here instead. Okay. Let's remove the rolls. Alright, so since that seems to be having a problem with loading, I guess this would be faster. So we have a whole bunch of announcements on the FGO global server, English server, US server, NA server, however you would like to call it. The main banner that is shown is the rerun of Sparrow's Inn. So we will be having that event starting on the 4th of January. But I would like to start from in the order of the announcements made. So items available in the January exchange ticket. Let's see. Soundless Bell, Eternal Gears, and Proof of Heroes. Okay. I guess for those who need Proof of Heroes, that's good. For me, I think I would be needing the Soundless Bell. Yeah. We should be fine on Gears in the event later in 2022, but you know, if you need Gears, great. Proof of Heroes is always a good go-to, but for me, I think I need more Soundless Bells. All right. Next, New Year's 2022 pickup summon. So, Yang Gifei, 5-star foreigner, will be on Raid Up. And the other service that will be joining her on a daily rotation will be Gilgamesh, Void Shiki, Skasaha, Summer BB, Chi Huang Di, and Kiara. Okay. Or Qinshi Wang. Let's see. And then of course one of the best looking craft essences as well. See Emptiness as the path. That's the Musashi CE. Alright, what is the schedule? So, of course, Yang Gifei will be on New Year's, and then followed by Shiki Saber. Oh, Qinshi Huang will be on the 3rd day. Gilgamesh is on the 4th. That's interesting, because normally, don't they usually, like, have Saber, Archer, Lancer? So, that's interesting. They changed it up, kind of. And then we have BB, who is a Moon Cancer. Kiara, Alter Ego. And then the rotation repeats. And then you will be finishing off on the 15th, or the 14th to 15th, with Yang Gifei. Alright, sure. Of course, you know, we have the usual Gilgamesh and Skasaha on Raid Up, so if you don't have them yet, like me, that is a banner that you could roll on. I really like this CE. It looks really nice, and I guess it is also a really good CE since it has Ignore Invincible, increases NP strength and NP gain. So it's a really good CE. And this will also be a CE that you could use on the Enmete or Sparrow Inn event. So yeah. Fear Dawn, gain 10 crit stars, increase arts card effectiveness. And then of course we have the Rio CE. Increase amount of QP earned by 22. And increase bounty of the mountains amount per drop. So, yeah. So yeah, Yang Gifei, 5-star, single target NP arts foreigner. Her kit revolves around burn damage. So yeah. Now, if you're wondering if I would roll for her, yes. I just don't know if I will roll for her this new year or wait until November. Because the reason why I would wait until November is because MHXX will also be on Raid Up in November. So there's a chance for me to get both her and XX. And also, you know, it would allow me to save more Saint Quartz for Caster Artoria. So yeah. That is my plan, at least for now. I could probably maybe do a few summons, but we'll see. And then there are more announcements. But again, I will go in order. New Year's main event. Okay. So we have the GSSR. Yay! So for the GSSR, or, you know, guaranteed super rare summon, or the 5-star guaranteed. So, for those of you who are not yet familiar with the GSSR, I'll probably talk more in depth about this after we go through the news, but the short version is you need to pay 15 paid Saint Quartz. You cannot use free Saint Quartz, and you can choose one of the banners, and then you'll be guaranteed at least one of the 5-star servants for that banner. So we have 9 different banners, correct? Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9 different banners. So you need to pay 15 paid quartz to be able to do one multi. So yeah. We'll go more in depth on this later. Let's see. Go back to the news. And then now we have the New Year campaign. So this will start pretty much on the 31st, New Year's Eve, and then run all the way till the 10th of January. How much is 15 Saint Quartz? 15 Saint Quartz is like what? $15? No, not even. Because you don't... I mean, the easiest way is to buy the $30 pack. Because you don't get that many, like, you don't get the exact Saint Quartz. You get some paid Saint Quartz and then some free Saint Quartz, which I feel like is a... Anyways, more on that later. So, next notice is the New Year's campaign 2022. This will run from the 31st of December all the way till the 10th of January. Happy New Year! I'm glad to celebrate the beginning of a new year with all masters. I prepared the first gifts of the new year with the hope that 2022 will be a good year for all masters. Hopefully. I hope they will help you on the journey ahead, and I'll do my best this year to make even more wonderful memories together. Thanks, Mash. So, the first gift. 30 Saint Quartz for just logging in. So as long as you log in on New Year's, you get 30 Saint Quartz. So the distribution period, well, the 31st. But yeah, pretty much as long as you log in. Okay. As long as you log in from the 31st until the 3rd of January, you get 30 Saint Quartz, which is nice. That's one multi-roll, so that's great. Or who knows, you could probably get Yangi Fei with those free Saint Quartz for all you know. So yeah. And then we have first 3 days of New Year login bonus. Ooh! I see a Holy Grail. That's nice. So we have a Rare Prism on the first day. Second day we have 4-star foes. And then the third day is where you get the Holy Grail. Each present can only be claimed once per account. You need to have at least cleared Singularity F Fuyuki. Okay, so the login bonuses will be based on the date you log in. So if you log in on the first day, you get the Rare Prism. If you miss the second day, or if you miss January 2, you do not get the foes. And then if you log in January 3, you get the Holy Grail. Or at least that's the simple version. But you know, you have to also take note of the time. So the server reset. Basically, the server reset times are what you have to take note of. Okay, and then we have the New Year's limited craft essence. So we get 20 million QP. Well, 20,220,000 QP. As long as you do the reactions. So you go to Facebook and Twitter. I've already done this. So yeah, be sure to get this done so that way we can get the rewards. I mean, it's 20 million QP. For some people, it's not much. For other people, it's a lot. And of course, we get the CE. Of course, you can't forget about the CE. That is Shion and Da Vinci. Alright. Increase arts card effectiveness by 8%. Okay. Let's see. AP costs. Okay, so if you haven't cleared through main quest part 2 chapter 4. Okay, so if you haven't cleared any of or certain chapters of the main quest, the AP cost will be reduced to 1/4 of the original amount. So yeah, if you haven't cleared part 1, or maybe, you know, the singularities or the Lost Belt chapters, yeah, now is a good time to do it. And since it does start on New Year's Eve, like while waiting for Enmete or the Sparrow Inn rerun, that will start on the 4th, yeah, you have 4 days to go through the main quest. That's good. Master missions have been added. Okay. So we get up to 30 Saint Quartz. Nice. Okay, so yeah. Finish Final Singularity, Section 1, 5 Saint Quartz. Lost Belt 1, 5 Saint Quartz. Lost Belt 2, Lost Belt 3. Lost Belt 4, Lost Belt 5. So yeah. As long as you reach this, you finish the first stage of each of the Lost Belts, and yeah, you get 5 Saint Quartz for a total of 30 Saint Quartz, which is another multi, which is 60 Saint Quartz. That's good, that's good. Alright. So, okay, so they have added Artoria Lily to the friend point summon. That's good, that's good. If you noticed a little hesitation with that is because I got her so many times in JP this year, so I'm like, I think I have 3 NP5s Artoria Lily by this point. Oh, did they also add the animation update? There we go. So they also added the Battle Sprite and animation update. Battle Sprite, Noble Phantasm animation renewed. Nice, nice. That's good, that's good. And then Yang Gifei will have a trial quest, and then there is a free summon ticket as a reward for clearing the trial quest. That is great, that is good. That's good. So Start Dash. So yeah, if you are a new player, this will be the rewards you get. You know, I wonder like what the experience now is if you've cleared, or if you start the game at this point in time. But you do get quite a bunch of rewards. And yeah, you basically get 33 Saint Quartz summons if you log in. How many days? Like 2 weeks? Yeah, it's 2 weeks. The rewards indicated in red are double the rewards. Ooh. Okay. That's a lot of rewards. And Saint Quartz. Quartz, wow. That's a lot of summons. Wait, am I reading this wrong? It feels like the math doesn't add up. Worth a maximum of 33 Saint Quartz summons. Or did they mean that this is the double Because like this wording is kind of I'm a bit confused with the wording of this, because when I see that like 10 20s, that's 30 60, and then another 60 here, so that's 120. That's 120 Saint Quartz, and yet here it only says 60 Saint Quartz. But they could mean that the double rewards is this, but like I feel like the wording here can be a bit confusing. So yeah, like this red portion means it's the doubled, I mean the bonus amount because of the double. So yeah. It just feels like the wording is just, I don't know. I feel like they should have just made it, at least this would be for me, they should have just made it like a total of 120 Saint Quartz and 20 summon tickets. You know, just to make the math easier, because like if I add this, and this, it is 120. But yeah, I understand that they basically doubled this, and what is described here is the amount you get from it being doubled. So yeah. Total will be available for a limited time. Yeah, will be doubled, and all bonuses in the login will be doubled. Yeah. Anyways, it's not for us. This is for new people only, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. So, returning master login bonus. So, if you have not played the game since what? You did not log in since November 30th. So, basically, if you haven't logged in the whole of December, or yeah, pretty much, you qualify for this, and you can get up to 22 summons. Okay. Mystic Code, Splendid New Year returns. Return. Ah, okay, so I do believe I have this. So it's a, if you weren't able to get this Mystic Code last year, you can get it, although it'll be available in the Da Vinci shop, but you need 5 rare prisms to unlock it. So yeah, it's a really good CE actually. I mean, sorry, Mystic Code. Anyways, so limited items added. So we have more items in the Da Vinci shop. So aside from the usual Da Vinci shop refresh that we get every month, they will be adding 2022 New Year's only grab bag 2022. So that will have a Lantern of Chaldea, Bond Grail, CE EXP card, Cornered Mice, 10 million QP, 10,000 friend points. Okay. And then more of the Cornered Mice, CE EXP. Then you have keys. I mean, if you have extra mana prisms, just get these. Although you don't really need too many of them. Don't bother with the code removers. I mean, you could like maybe get a few if you don't have any yet, but normally the code removers will become kind of obsolete once the whole command code system gets reworked. We get 10 summon tickets for 10 mana prisms, so that's 100 mana prisms in total for 10 summon tickets. Great. And then EXP cards, we get 100 pieces for 200 mana prisms. Great. And then foes, also great. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. And then we get additional rewards in the rare prism, or not additional. Will be added. Okay, I'm a bit confused if this is a refresh or if they're gonna, like, you know, these are additional. Probably these are additional because like they're gonna be added. Anyway, so Lantern of Chaldea, Bond Grail, that's 3 rare prisms. Crystallized Lore, 5 rare prisms, and so on and so forth. Okay. Craft Essence added to the exchange rare prisms. Oh, okay. So you can get this CE for 3 rare prisms. Okay, sure. Has good art. I like it. You can see Orion. Oh, that's Hokusai and Fudge, what's her name? Crud. Anyways, but yeah, I like the CE. Looks well done. Xerxes, there you go. Thank you. Brain was not working. Alright. Please continue to support Fate Grand Order in 2022. That will now be owned by Aniplex. Well, let's see. Let's see how it's gonna be. Okay, and then so that was the New Year's campaign, and then we have the Sparrows in Banner. So this will be starting on January 4. So we have Benny Enma, Tamamo Caster, and Diarmid. Okay. So yeah, it's just pretty much just them. Unlike last year, you did have a rotation, but we already have a rotating New Year's banner with Yang Gifei, so it's understandable that it's just Benny Enma and Tamamo on raid up. What is the... Okay, so it will be Benny Enma first, of course, and then there will be a shared banner, and then Tamamo on solo raid up. And then it goes on and so forth. Alright, alright. Then we'll go until the 17th. So yeah. I don't have Betty Enma on NA yet. I did roll on this exact banner in earlier this year. I rolled when both Benny Enma and Tamamo no Mai were on raid up. On that same multi, I got all the 3 CEs, Tamamo, and then a 5-star Saber, which ended up being Mordred. I mean, I was happy with it, but I could have gotten the entire banner if it just wasn't for that Saber spook, so... Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Because since Diarmid is on raid up, you have to be careful with even a gold Saber card, because you could end up getting spooked by Diarmid instead. Ugh. There's an announcement for the company's name? Ooh! Can I have the link, please? I'll read it later. So, oh, the CEs will be pretty much reruns of last year's CEs, which Mark on a smiley face is a really good CE for arts looping, so I highly recommend. If you are gonna roll on this banner, hope that you get the 5-star CE. Was I able to get any of this? I don't think I was able to get this CE. I think. Oh well. But maybe this year, who knows? New Year's Mystique, quick card effectiveness increase, arts card effectiveness increase, NP gauge increase per turn. Okay. And then increase the amount of QP earned by 2021. Of course, the usual Rio CE. And there we go. Benny Enma. And then Tamamo. And then the final news is the... Well, not final, but that was on the top of the news list. So we will be having the Enmete Rerun, or Enmete Revival Light. Okay, sure. This event was enjoyable. I enjoyed this event. So, you know, I'll probably, just go through this event really quickly during the rerun. This is a if you haven't gone through this event before, your goal is essentially to farm mats to restore the Enmete to its former glory, or something along those lines. So you will be farming for different kinds of lumber in stages, and then you'll be clearing these specific quests to renovate the Enmete. And then you also have, you know, shop currency to get rewards, and then you'll also be using the shop CE to be able to get drops of the different the shop currencies. So yeah. Let's see. Sorry, is that right? No, sorry, the shop CE. Yeah, sorry. So you'll use the shop currency to buy various rewards and the shop CE. The shop CE gives bonus lumber drops, so it will help you restore the Enmete faster. So yeah. So remodel the Enmete through renovation quests, increase guest satisfaction. Oh, and you have to take note that you have to do this, or at least keep up to date with the event on a daily basis, because the guest satisfaction increases daily. So if you're behind on, you know, if you start the event late, or if you're not able to get the renovations on that day, you'll fall behind in collecting tribute points, because it'll be collected every day. So your progression through the story can be affected by the tribute points. So you have to be sure you keep up with the story. Where's the time gate details? So yeah. Anyway, so tribute points will be collected every day. There you go. So these are time locks. So you'll be able to unlock Section 7 with 3.5, Section 9 with 90,000, and then Section 12 with 500,000 tribute points. So as you do more renovation quests, the tribute points that you can get will increase. So you have to be sure you keep up to date and be able to finish the renovations. You know, you have to keep up with the daily tribute points, which is kind of like a sort of weird time gate system. You shouldn't have too much problem, I guess. But the thing is, yeah, you have to like play every day. So, and you know, also renovating rooms will also unlock better, like newer quests, which will allow you to be able to farm the lumber faster. So there's also that. Yeah, here. So you have to farm lumber from free quests, and then you'll spend them to renovate the Enmete, and then which increases guest satisfaction. And when you have higher guest satisfaction, it will give better tribute points. Okay, so here you also have to note the party that you bring to a node will affect how many of each type of lumber you get. So it's always important to take note of what you will be bringing. So if you have Benny Enma and Yang Gifei, they have bonus of 2 each lumber of all types of lumber. And while the other ones only give a bonus of 1 for each type of lumber. So depending on who you bring and on who's on your back line, you'll be able to have bonus drops. So there's always that to consider. And then for those who are not listed here, Each servant will drop a specific lumber depending on their class. So Saber Lancer rulers drop the Keyaki lumber. Cypress lumber are for archers, casters, Avenger, for Moon Cancer foreigners. And then for the final lumber, which is cedar lumber, that's rider, assassin, berserker, and alter ego. So as much as possible, yeah, try to keep try to stick with this. That way it's easier to farm lumber. Oh, and then chat also brings up a good point. There is a node where you can only bring male or female servants, which is the hot spring node. So there, that will also you have to take note of that that node, those nodes, as they drop certain items. Anyways, so yeah, here you go. This is a quick overview of the bonuses. So if you have the shop CE, you get bonus drop of all types of lumber. If you have the 5-star CE, you get bounty of Sparrow. If you have the 4-star CEs, you get bounty of River. And if you have the 3-star CEs, you have bounty of Mountains. And you'll be using these shop currencies to buy other rewards, but you know, start off with the shop CE. Yeah, here they have a rundown of all of the items as well. Let's see, the shop CE increases quick card effectiveness by 6. All right, I already went through that. And okay. So we get command codes as well. If you have done the event before, they should appear as rare prisms instead. Good Wife, Wise Fox. This is a really good command code. A lot of people use this when doing solo comps for challenge quests. This is a really good CE to have, especially for certain difficult boss battles in later Lost Belts and certain challenge quests. This is a really good command code to have. So yeah, if you don't have this yet, I highly recommend getting this. Mirror of 8 Leaves, apply Immobilize Immune. This is also good, especially for bosses that do a lot of stun. This is because there is a specific boss where after every certain amount of turns, it will do an attack that stuns you. So having this definitely helps in that specific boss. There are also other bosses, but like none that come to mind right now, and I'm not gonna name the boss that I'm talking about because that is a spoiler for the next Lost Belt. So yeah, so I highly recommend getting these two command codes if you have not yet. So yeah, that is the news that was announced today. Let's see, maintenance schedule notice. So it will be on... Okay, so basically there will be a maintenance for Enmete. So, okay, that's good, we don't have a maintenance on New Year, so we don't have to worry about that. Game update notice. Okay, so basically they just added the hunting quests. And of course the hunting quests are available today. I just don't know if I will be farming those, but yeah. So those were the announcements that they made in NA. We will discuss the GSSR in more detail, especially, you know, I'll be, I guess, make a kind of a simple guide for the YouTube, might as well. I know I made a GSSR video already, but that's just more of me video. So I feel like I want to make a GSSR for some of the newer players, because there have been quite a lot of new players, especially this second half of the year. So I feel like maybe that would be a more useful video for those players. But before we get to that, I do want to look at the announcement. All right. Okay. So, remember that previous news where basically the FGO arm of the Lightworks was purchased by Aniplex? Apparently, the new company name is Rasenguru Company Limited. Okay. So Delightworks announced on December 28th that it established a new company, Rasenguru Company or Corporation Limited, I guess. Delightworks inherited the game business. I feel like this is a Google translation error. Okay, Delightworks inherited the game business, including the development team of the RPG Fate Grand Order, hereinafter FGO for Android, iOS to Aniplex. Okay, so yeah, it's a translation. So Aniplex inherited the game, Delightworks' game business development team. Well, that's my bad grammar. Okay, wait, let me just... and after completing the approval of the relevant authorities, transfers of all shares of Rasenguru to Aniplex by spring of 2022. Okay, I feel like this is more of a Google Translate, but essentially Aniplex will be acquiring the development team of FGO from DW, pretty much. And it will start in spring of 2022 once it goes through all of the processes needed. Okay, regarding this matter, the company commented, we will continue to strengthen development and operation with aim of exceeding the expectations of FGO users and fans. Thank you for your expectations. Yoshinori Ono, who is known as the producer of Capcom's Street Fighter series and is the representative director of Delightworks, will continue to be appointed as the representative director of the new company. Ooh! That's interesting. Okay. Huh. Interesting. So Yoshi Ono will still... Well, I mean, I don't know how much authority he has. You know. How would I put this? Like, ever since Yoshinori Ono took over as, you know, director of Delightworks, I feel like... I'm not sure how the timing goes, but I feel like nothing has really changed. Like, because I believe Yoshinori Ono took over the company when DW was already having, or at least FGO was already having problems with its schedule. He also took over it during Sakura Wars, or was it after Sakura Wars was failing, so I don't think that was his fault. So I don't know if his, you know, if he being appointed as a representative director will affect the new business that much. But like, I mean, you know, one thing to take note of is, like, until now, even when he took over, there still hasn't been, you know, the scheduling issues of FGO hasn't been resolved yet. So it feels like he hasn't made it worse, but he hasn't made any improvements. I guess that would be my verdict on that. But anyways, that's just me overanalyzing, and I'm not really good with that. But yeah, okay, so Rasenguru. I don't know, I kind of don't like the name. What's your feeling on it, chat, YouTube? You know, feel free to leave a comment on your take on the name of the new company. I don't know, I'm kind of on the name. Rasenguru. It's RNG! Oh, it's RNG! Oh my god! like that, Manny. Okay, so RNG Corporation Limited. Okay. I like that. That's great. Okay. That was a good laugh. Okay, but yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm smiling so much that hurts. It's the same development team. Don't expect too much. Yeah. But, you know, I'm just hoping that, you know, with Aniplex stepping in, that they will try to make some... They will try to make some... You know, they will try to make some pushes to the developers for a more consistent output, maybe? And now that they're separated, you know, they don't have to worry about being interfered with other departments, other games, other aspects of DW. Because DW just doesn't only make games, they make other stuff. So who knows, maybe it might be a push in the right direction. We don't really know. I feel like it would be just, you know, it's better to wait and see how, you know, I'm trying to find the right way to word it. What's you know, how would I put this? There can be a lot of good things and bad things that can come out from this Aniplex acquisition. And I would just like, you know, to hope for the best. Really. Not much I can really do. Just hope for the best. Hope that it will go in a better, you know, better future. But, you know, a lot of people have been saying how, you know, how other games Aniplex has handled, which makes it kind of scary. So, you know, as I guess as Dantes would put it, wait and hope. You know, that's pretty much what we can do. So yeah. Okay, so now what else can we discuss? Oh right, I was gonna go through the GSSR. Where is that? Alright, I'm on the wrong screen. Okay, the GSSR. Since they have announced it, let's you know, go through each of the banners. Also, why are horseshoes popular in Antiquest Revival? The problem with... Okay, so I guess we can address that. The Hunting Quest Revival, the way they described it is it will be getting from previous Hunting Quests. So if you're expecting newer mat drops, like from the Lost Belts, I wouldn't count on it. You're gonna be expecting a lot of old drops. I just hope they don't freaking... never mind, I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, we can expect maybe some of the older mat drops. I don't know why they picked horseshoes. Wait, don't we get that in the Lotto later in 2022? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but like normally they would start with bones first. Normally it would be bones that would be on the the first day. So I'm surprised that it's not bones right away. They're not gonna put Dragon Fangs or Pages because we just got them recently in the Lotto. We'll see. I don't know what else they would add. But like, I'm definitely... Well, I'll have to check. I don't know if I need horseshoes, to be honest. But like, I feel like this is the wrong time to have a hunting quest. I don't know if it's just me. I don't like, people probably like I feel like this is a nice thing, but it's just the wrong time. They just finished a lotto, and I'm sure a lot of people have used up all of their apples. So I don't get why you would have a hunting quest right away. So, But yeah, that's just me. The current hunting quest was originally available in Hunting Quest Part 2, so there. Yeah. This is just to add something to pad the time in between. Yeah. To pad, but they already have something else. Wait, did I go through that actually? Or did I miss it? Where is that? New Year's campaign. I think I missed it. Didn't they add something? So you have a quarter AP for main quests. You have master missions. What else? Code. Okay, I thought like the interludes and rank up quests also got half AP. Okay, so yeah, hunting quests, fine. Sure, to pad out the year. Okay. Yeah, it is something to buffer the time till next year. Okay, so here we go. I guess we'll discuss the GSSR. As I mentioned before, I did have a GSSR video that I posted like back in the beginning of the month. But that was more of a video for me, to be honest. So I feel like with the amount of new players that I've been seeing in my chat recently, going over the GSSR in a more constructive detail would probably be better. So for those of you who are not familiar with the most of us refer to it as the GSSR, which stands for Guaranteed Super Rare. In other words, guaranteed 5-star summon. What's nice about this specific GSSR is that this is class specific. So there will be 9 different banners you could choose from. So it requires paid Saint Quartz. You can choose one banner. You can only choose one though. One of 9 class specific summons. So you'd have to choose which one you would want to summon. It requires 15 paid Saint Quartz, so you cannot use free Saint Quartz. This has to be paid Saint Quartz. And you can only use it one time. And you get one limited 5-star servant guaranteed. And this is at minimum. I have had GSSR banners where I've been able to get 2 5-stars. So this is at minimum at least one guaranteed 5-star, which is really good for 15 Saint Quartz. So we have each of the banners. So Saber, Archer, Lancer, Rider, Caster, Assassin, Berserker. The extra classes are split into 2 different banners, so that you have the Ruler Avenger extra class banner, and then you have the Alter Ego Moon Cancer Foreigner class banner. Extra banner. So, I guess let's go through each of the servants. So you have the Saber class. So you have Sigurd, Okita, Shiki, Arthur, Astolfo, Musashi, Nero Bride, and Benny Enma. First thing that pops to mind right away when I see this banner, 7. Wait, how many are they? That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 out of the 8 servants... Wait, is it only them? Huh. Isn't it supposed to be like more? Or am I just... Oh well, anyways. I thought it was more. No. I was thinking of, okay, at this time, there are only 8 limited Saber servants. Because, like, the other week, I was going through, the list of servants. But, yeah, that's just how many limited servants are currently available in JP. But, anyways, let me redo that. So, there are 8 servants in the Saber-Class Banner. They're all limited. And 6 of them are single target. So if you're looking for a single target servant, I guess the Saber-Class would be a really good banner for you. And you have, you know, a diverse roster. If you want DPS, you could go with Musashi. You could go with Okita. If you want sort of support, you can go Benny Enma and Nero Bride. If you want AoE, you could go Arthur or Void Shiki. So this banner is a bit of a mashup, but mostly are single target, single target NP servants. Now for the Archer class, you have a lot of heavy hitters in this banner. You have Ishtar, Moriarty, Gilgamesh, Artoria, Jeanne d'Arc, and Orion. This is a really, really good banner. If you don't have any of these servants, like already right away, you could get Orion, who is a really good unit for challenge quests or basically just hard-hitting raw power. Ishtar and Gilgamesh are good for farming. Ishtar more so because she has a 50% charge, while Gilgamesh does have a 30% charge. He may be good later on once Koyanskaya is around, but regardless. And then you have Artoria and Jeanne d'Arc, who are, you know, arts. So once Castor Artoria releases later in the year, you can art sloop with Jeanne, and Artoria becomes a really, really good art slooper for single target. Artoria basically reaches 100% just from her NP. She doesn't need face cards. And then Moriarty, I guess, would be sort of the weakest of the batch, kind of. But he has a unique buff where he grants everybody, like, evil trait, which kind of boosts damage, so sure. But for me, he's my favorite of the bunch because of his personality. Now, as for the Lancer class, this is the banner with the least number of limited servants. You only have 4. But, like, this is if you're looking for one specific servant, this is your best banner, pretty much, because you have a 25% chance of getting the servant you want. Now, of course, this is RNG, so whether you get the servant you want or not might not be so bad, because they're all fairly solid units. Tamamo may be on the... You know, a lot of people do say that Tamamo needs a buff, but regardless, Tamamo is still a very solid unit. She just pales in comparison to her counterparts, but she is still a good unit, I feel. And then Ereshkigal is the only AoE Lancer here. All the rest are single target Noble Phantasm servants. So yeah, if you don't have any of them, this is probably the best banner if you're looking for a specific servant, because this is the best chance. You have a 1 in 4 chance of getting that servant. And they're all good servants. So, and if you're looking for a waifu, all waifus, no husbandos here on this banner. Now, as for the Rider banner, you have a fairly interesting lineup. Another thing I would also like to say about the Lancer banner. 3 of them will actually be on rate up later in the year, so that's another thing to consider. Skasaha is on rate up during Shisho Fest. When is Bryn on rate up? I know Bryn is on rate up later in the year. I just can't remember when. And then Ereshkigal is on rate up during a download campaign. So Tamamo Lancer has New Year's. Oh wait, yeah, Tamamo Lancer is Tamamo Lancer on rate up in New Year's? With Muramasa. Well, that's next year. That's next year. So yeah, 20 million download campaign. Okay. So Ereshkigal is on rate up during the 20 million down. At least it was JP's 20 million download campaign. So there's that. So yeah, the 3 of them will be on rate up later in the year. Tamamo next year. So that's still a years away. So that is one of the things, I guess, that's against this banner, is that they're all good units. This is probably the best chance of you getting a specific servant you want. It's a 25% chance. The thing is, they will have a rate up banner later in the year. But the thing is, you know, the chances of getting them in that rate up banner are, you know, 1%. 1% or less. So yeah, there is that. So yeah. Just a heads up with the Lancer banner. While this looks very enticing, just have to take note that they are going to be on rate up later in the year. Now for the Rider banner, let me think. The Rider banner, they're all solid units. Ivan has a 50% charge, I believe. Iskander is a really good hard-hitting buster unit. Reigns and Da Vinci, though, they have reruns later in the year. And then Reigns also has a rerun and also gets a buff during that rerun. So right now, Reigns can charge 40%, but she becomes a 50% charger with that buff later in the year. I don't think there's a rerun for Maid Altar, but she does get a rerun later on. But you know, she still makes for a solid unit for quick dealing damage. With quick. So if you have Scotty, she is a solid single target damage unit. I mean, this is an okay banner, fairly average. I really can't say anything like wrong with this banner, or it's not the best banner. You know, it's fairly average. You have a support unit with Rhinus. You have Iskander, which Buster DPS. You have a single target DPS with Maid Altar, and then you have Da Vinci, who is an excellent arts looping unit, and then Ivan, who is a fairly decent unit as well. It's just that a lot of people don't like him because of the way he looks, but he is a solid unit. So yeah, I mean, this is a fairly average banner. But yeah, Reigns and Da Vinci do get a rerun later in the year. So there's that. Now we arrive at probably the best banner for new players. As much as possible, you want to try to get support casters. So namely, Scotty and Merlin. You want to try to get them if you don't have them yet. I believe Scotty will have a rate up in 2 years. I think. Yeah, she doesn't have a rate up all the way till, because like we only had a rate up for Scotty very recently. Merlin has a rerun in summer because yeah, during summer rerun there is a banner for Merlin, so there is still a chance to get Merlin. But then again, you also have very solid units. Nerocaster is a really good AoE damage dealer, buster. Shikibu gets quite a number of reruns later on, yeah. But regardless, she is a solid arts unit. Ilya is single target buster. She does get a NP charge upgrade later on, so they're all fairly solid. And of course, Da Vinci is I don't believe she gets any buffs, or she has gotten any buff recently, but still still a solid caster for sure. But the highlight really of the caster banner would be the support casters. You can't go wrong. Of course, you know, it's still, you know, it's a 2 and 6, so that is a 33 or yeah, 2 and 6 chance of getting one of these servants. So still, but yeah, for newer players, the caster banner would probably be the go-to recommendation, because trying to get support servants is really important. Although I guess you could say that if you're gonna wait for caster Artoria, sure, you could wait for caster Artoria, but you know, having more supports is always good. You never know when you'll need additional supports for that extra charge, especially for, let's say, Scotty with her 50% charge, or if you have, you know, quick servants. There's that. Merlin would be, I guess, more for challenge content, so he is a very solid option as well. But regardless, either way you look at it, whether you're gonna roll for caster Artoria or not, the caster banner is always a good banner to roll on in PSSR. Now, as for the assassin banner, really the highlight of the assassin banner would be Hassan and Kama. More so Kama, because of her, you know, current niche where she currently is the only servant that deals effective damage against alter ego. But she has a rerun there during the Oku rerun. So you could, you know, you could maybe pick another banner if you're trying to target Kama. But the thing is, the Kama banner is right before anniversary. Well, assuming... No. But the thing is, we don't know if they're gonna move the anniversary early. So the Kama rerun might be before anniversary banner, because, you know, caster Artoria. What everybody is looking forward to next year is caster Artoria. The problem is we don't know when that will be dropping. So if that's gonna be dropping earlier, Oku rerun might be after anniversary. If not, it'll be before anniversary. So that's a risk you might have to take if you're going to roll for Kama. So yeah, that's another thing. As for the other units, Semiramis, unfortunately, I feel like she needs a buff, I feel. MHX is a really solid unit. She does a lot of damage. They've given her so many buffs. Hassan, he will be getting a buff. Although his buff is kind of gimmicky, but if you're able to pull it off, he does a lot of damage with it. Cleopatra, solid unit, but I feel like she's built more for challenge content. And then If you're a fan of Raita, you can try to get Shuten Doji. She does get a buff which gives her charge, so there's always that. Wait, Hassan got his buff already? Really? Huh. Okay, my bad if he got his buff already. I thought he didn't get his buff yet. But then again, I don't have him. I only have him in JP, so I don't have him on NA. Okay. So, yeah, my bad. So, yeah, Hassan is a solid unit, but yeah, to have his buff relies on him to, like, basically proc his guts for the extra damage. So, that can be a bit difficult sometimes. But yeah. As for the, the banner, I feel is solid. But yeah, if you're going to be rolling specifically for, let's say, if you're an Artoria fan or a Saberface fan, if you're rolling for MHX, you will have another rate up. If you're going to be rolling for Kama, she has another rate up. Actually, yeah, aside from Cleopatra and Semiramis, almost all of these... Wait, although I don't think it's this year, though. I think it's next year when they have their rate... Yeah, the others, aside from Kama, the others have their reruns next the year 2023. So yeah, but yeah, if you're gonna be rolling for Kama, you might want to wait for the rerun. But yeah, Demi does get a Apocrypha. Oh, okay, so the Apocrypha. Okay. So, okay, so. Semiramis gets a rerun. MHX is during Saber Wars rerun. Hassan, I don't think he's gonna get a rerun because we already got it. Kama gets a rerun in the Oku rerun. Cleopatra, I don't know if she gets a rerun. I don't remember. And then Shuten, I think she gets a rerun during the pre-campaign for L 5.5. I'll have to check that. Interlude campaign. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, okay. So the ones that have reruns this year are Semiramis, Kama, and Shuten. Right? Oh wait, yeah, Cleopatra has Amazonas. Okay. So yeah, a lot of the servants here have reruns this year for the Assassin class banner. So it's either you wait for those banners or you roll in this GSSR. That way you don't have to worry about it in the year, I guess. But yeah, if you're gonna roll a specific servant, you could wait. Yes, again, that's 2023. I know that. Anyways, for the Berserker class, we have a lot of heavy hitters on this. And till now, even in JP, this man hasn't had a banner that has been rerun. So if you're targeting God Juna, the GSSR practically is the only way of being able to get him, really. And then you have Musashi, who is an excellent arts looper, though she does have a rerun during the summer rerun. Raiko and Kintoki have banners towards the later half of the year. I believe Hijikata also has a raid up during the Gura Gura event. But still, this is a really solid banner if you are trying to get these two specifically. MHX has a rerun, but that's already 2023. So yeah. But still, I mean, a lot of people will definitely roll on this banner just because of Arjuna altar. For sure. Now, for a... I mean, I've already mentioned, but like for new players, really, you'd probably best focus on the class. Caster banner, but if you do have like a Merlin or maybe or if you plan to roll for Caster Artoria next year, the Berserker class is also a solid one because of their longevity in gameplay. So there's that. Now we get to the first of the extra class banners. So this is the Ruler and Avenger banner. Let's see. So we have Qin Shi Huang, Jolter, Sherlock, Bunny Artoria, Space Ishtar, Edmond Dantes, Amakasa Shiro, and Mao Nobu, or Demon King Nobunaga. This is a really solid banner, especially if you don't have any of them. What would I say? A lot of these... No, actually, no. I don't think any of them will have... Aside from Bunny Artoria, I don't think any of them has a rerun this year. I think they get their reruns in 2023. Yeah, most of them will have reruns in 2023. It's only Bunny Artoria that has a rerun this year. Wait, let me double check. So there's the Apocrypha rerun. So there's Amakasa Shiro. Mao Nobu returns in May? Really? Oh, right. Yeah, that's when she gets her first... That's when she gets her first buff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. So the servers that... Let me double check. So the servers that have reruns this year are Mao Nobu during Gura Gura, Amakasa Shiro during the Apocrypha event, and then Bunny Artoria during Summer rerun. Huh. Does Qin Shi Huang have a banner? Gimme! Thank you for the follow. Sure, Qin Shi Huang has a download campaign. Okay. So the only servants that don't have reruns are Frosty Ross. Wow. Frosty Rossi 4033. Thank you for the follow. Qin Shi Huang is on the New Year's banner and he gets in September. Ah, okay. So yeah, the only ones that don't have reruns is Sherlock, Dantes, and Space Ishtar, because Space Ishtar is next year in Saber Wars 2 rerun. Okay, so most of them have reruns, but I mean, you still see some very solid units. Jolter does get a buff, which increases her NP damage output, and she still crits very hard. Bunny Artoria gets a buff where it gives a gimmick to her second skill, which is the card shuffle skill, which will, when you target a servant with that skill, it'll remove that servant's cards from the next turn. So in other words, if you're looking for specific cards for a specific servant that you need on that turn, having that card, having that card shuffle skill for Bunny Artoria is really good. Then of course, Space Ishtar will pretty much show what she can really do with the help of Caster Artoria this year. So she is a solid option to summon for. Dantes, if you have Scotty, you know, Dantes is a solid option for quick looping. Amako Sashiro and Maonobu do get buffs, so they're also options that you could consider. Maonobu, especially once she gets her buff after Koyanskaya releases, makes her a really solid Buster Looper. So that is a another thing. So yeah. And then most of them will have a rerun this year, but still, they're very solid units to have. Although, you know, if I were to choose between the first extra banner and the second extra banner, I don't know. I feel like I would go more with the second extra banner. So we have Alter Ego, Moon Cancer, and Foreigner class. We have a lot of really solid units here. So we have Melt, Kiara, Okita Alter, Hokusai, Abby, King Protea, and Summer BB. Summer BB being the only Moon Cancer here. Sure. And then we have 4 Alter Egos. Melt, who is a single target quick. Kiara, who is AoE, so she will be your go-to arts looper. Okita Alter... I mean, you could say she kind of does Buster Looping, but the thing is her cooldown and her damage output, so we'll put that aside for now. And then you have King Protea. And then for the foreigners, you have Hokusai and Abby. Hokusai is AoE, Abby's single target. And then BB as the Moon Cancer. So yeah, this is a very solid banner. I like all of them, really, on this banner. And it's a waifu banner. All females. So that is another point towards this banner. But yeah, if I had to pick between this extra banner and this extra banner, I would go with the second extra banner. Just because it's all waifus. Now, let's see. Units to take note of on this banner is Melt. She does get a buff. Melt and Kiara get buffs, right? Okita also gets a buff. Hokusai gets a buff. King Protea gets a buff. What's her buff? It's crit damage on crit hit, I think. On her quick card. Wait, I'll have to double check that, but I think it is crit damage increase on her quick card, I think. Or it could be each hit, I'm not sure. Abby gets a buff on 4.5 pre-release. Okay. So practically almost everybody on this banner gets a buff next year. Wait, 4.5 or 5.5? 4.5. Okay. So Imaginary Scramble. Yeah. Yeah, because like that's where all the foreigners are in that event. Yeah, I remember now. You found it? Alright. Hey Trish, what's up? Okay. Melt is also best Sakura face. Increases own critical damage for 3 turns when it's normal attacking. Okay, so it's for each hit. Okay. Not necessarily crit damage. Okay. Pretty good for melt, yeah. So at least it's hit. It doesn't have any other requirements, whether it be a quick card or crit hit. That's good. Let's see. Okay, to recap. Let's see. Melt has a rerun and then gets a buff. Kiara has a rerun. Okita Alter also has a rerun. Hokusai gets a buff. Abby gets a buff as well. King Protea gets a buff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not like the soup. Thank you for the follow. Archer Banner Gang. Oh yeah, nice, nice. Okay. So yeah, in summary, like the characters that I feel like would help a new player's account better would be Kiara, pretty much. I mean, you could also go for Okita and Hokusai. Probably Melt for single target. But Kiara, especially if you're going to be rolling for Caster Artoria, Kiara would probably be a good go-to, for especially for new players. So yeah. Hokusai, the problem with Hokusai with Caster Artoria looping is her lower NP gain. I mean, it can be done, but I believe you need to bring Tamamo with your team comp when looping. Unless, of course, you have high enough NP levels, then Hokusai will not have that much problem, really. Let's see. Archer Banner is goated, honestly. Yeah, I can agree with that. So, in summary, you know, that's pretty much my view on each of the banners. If you were to ask for my recommendation for newer players, I would always recommend the Caster Banner because support cast, especially if you do not have these support casters, they are very essential, or not essential, but they help you in so many ways, in so many types of gameplay. So the Caster Banner would be my wait, let me go here. Where's that? Ah, here we go. This is better. So yeah, so for newer players, my top recommendation would be really the Caster class summon. Reason being is because of the support casters, Merlin and Scotty, for a newer player. Other banners that are really good are the Archer Banner, because it has a really good lineup. If you're looking for, you know, waifu banners, you have the Extra 2 banner and the Lancer banner, because it's all females on those banners. So there is those banners. The Saber-Class Banner is pretty much probably the most diverse banner set that you can get, because it has support Saber, it has support characters, it has characters that do AoE damage, and it has characters that are, well, most of it is single target, but like if you're not sure what to get, and you know, you're looking for all kinds, you know, there's the Saber Banner. And then the only reason why I would roll for the Berserker banner would be to try to get Arjuna Alter. So, right now for me personally, the weakest would really be the at least, I don't know, this is just my personal opinion, but the weakest banners would pretty much be the Assassin banner and the brighter banner. And of course, you know, my recommendation is the caster banner. So yeah. But you know, I don't know how much this will help, but I always have 3 rules when going through a GSSR. I always have 3 rules. First rule is, wait, do I put it here or do I put it on a different screen? Whatever, I'll just put it on top. So my 3 rules are: 1, roll for servants you want. It's kind of hard to see, isn't it? Okay. Notepad it is. Alright, who was that? Reina Izumi Ubu, thank you for the follow. But you should always know it is RNG. See what's the biggest it can go. So 1, roll for servants you want. That's my first rule. Always roll for servants you want. 2, but then again, you know, there's always the rule for roll for servants you don't have. I'm always of the mindset where I would prefer to always get a servant that I do not have yet whenever I roll for my GSSR. Huh? The what? Okay. There you go. Fine. There you go. Okay, anyways. And then my third rule is take note of servants you don't want. There you go. Those are my 3 rules whenever I try to pick for servants, or the GSSR basically. So roll for servants you want. So take note of how many each banner has a servant that you want. And then take note of how many servants you don't have for each banner. And then take note of how many servants in each banner you don't want. So yeah. That is what I do whenever I try to take into consideration which GSSR banner I will be rolling for. So yeah. If you want to see a sample of this process, you can go to my YouTube channel. I do have a GSSR video I uploaded earlier this month. And it's pretty much me going through the process of determining which banner I would roll for on the GSSR. But the thing is, I have 2 banners where I want to roll on, but I can't really make a decision. So you can leave a comment on that video to basically choose for me which banner to roll on. But yeah, those are my 3 rules basically when choosing a GSSR banner to roll for. So yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Do you like pancakes? She probably thinks you have pancakes. So yeah, again, take note, it takes 15 paid Saint Quartz to be able to roll on this GSSR. You can only choose one banner. That's why you have to carefully consider which banner you will be rolling on. And again, for newer players, I would recommend the caster class banner. If you want waifu banners, you go for the Lancer and the Extra 2 banner. And then if you're looking for Arjuna Altar, the Berserker banner is a solid choice. Now as for, you know, the probably a really good banner with a lot of really good servants, the Archer banner would be a good choice. Saber is a more all-around banner because you could get support types, single targets, or AoE. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much my general guide for the GSSR. Now, this is mostly my view on it. You know, good. I would wish you luck in case I don't see you guys. So I will be streaming this my GSSR summons. So you know, if you guys would like to see them, I will be advising when specifically I would be rolling for them in the Discord. I usually post updates on, you know, my schedule on the Discord. Or, you know, if I do upload this to YouTube, I'll be leaving the link in the description probably of when I'll go online. But yeah. Now, for the JP one, we'll have to wait and see when they haven't made an announcement of how what the GSSR banner will look like. So we'll see. Ooh, sorry, gas. They region lock the stream. Yeah. I think they might do it based on NP types. Interesting. Okay. They'll probably announce it in the end of year broadcast. Yeah, they probably will. Support GSSR banner. If you mean like support GSSR, the best option would definitely is the caster. The reason why I say Saber-Class is also an excellent support is because of Nero Bride and Benny Enma. I guess another support would be the Rider because of Reigns, and I guess in some sort of way Da Vinci. But no, like Buster Arts and Quick banners. Ooh, interesting. Can you get story lock 3 stars from the GSSR? I think you can. Wait, do they have a list of the... they don't show the list of the 3 stars. But I think you can, because like I remember people would roll on the Avenger, Ruler Avenger, and the only one that will appear is Salieri. So that is the best example. So yeah. But yeah, any more questions, chat, before that I have not addressed? Wait, what CEs do we get for this? Or is it just, it's not event CEs? Okay, craft essences. See emptiness as a path. Okay, so it's the new CEs. Okay. How to blackmail DW. Am I gonna do New Year banner rolls? Yes, I will do New Year banner. Most likely for JP. NA, I'm still on the fence if I will roll for Yang, because she does have a rate up in November, which also has a rate up for Double X. So I feel like I would rather wait in November. Now, as for the other characters on the New Year banner, nah, probably not. I would just probably stick with like, if I were to roll, I would just roll for Yang, but I don't think I would be rolling for any of the others, to be honest. Let me think. Yeah, I think I would rather wait until November if I'm gonna roll for Yang. Make it trending on Twitter like Mr. 2. So yeah. Team Jolty, thank you for the follow. Split between Caster and Archer because you need Merlin, but you already have Scotty and Shikibu. I mean, if you're if you're hoping for Merlin, he does have a rate up in the summer rerun, so you could wait. But then again, you know, if you're gonna try to roll for Caster Artoria, that might be a concern because we don't know if we'll be getting anniversary banner, which is Castoria, before or after summer rerun. They had summer rerun very early, like beginning of June. So the chances are we won't be following the usual NA trend of having anniversary summer rerun then summer. So this year, this coming 2022, it might be summer rerun anniversary summer. So it's very iffy. But yeah, I mean, you know, trying to think if there are any other times when Merlin goes on rate up. But yeah, this year, this coming 2022, he does have a rate up in summer rerun. So yeah, I mean, how about in let's see, you already have Scotty and Shikibu. You have nobody. I don't know, for me, I feel like the Archer banner would definitely look better because you don't have anybody on the Archer banner. And you could always try for Merlin in summer. And like, you know, Merlin is always a solid option. I know chat is like discussing Merlin, but you know, I really enjoy using Merlin with Morgan and Caster Artoria. It's a really fun team comp, especially if you're able to keep firing off their NPs one after another. Of course, you have Morgan's NP, which basically gives a plus to NP charge, and then Merlin, who has NP charge level 3 because of Morgan, now drops more crit stars, and then Caster Artoria now gives true invulnerability for 4 hits because of all of that. So it's a really, really good team comp. But yeah, I mean, I can see like, but yeah, it's very risky if you're going to try to roll for the Caster banner because you already have Chikibu and Scotty. But it's also another risk, like, to wait for Merlin's rerun because we don't know when we are getting the Caster Artoria banner. That's the part I'm scared of because I want to roll for Bunny Artoria. But the thing is, the Bunny Artoria banner is during summer rerun, but the thing is we don't know if we're getting summer rerun before or after anniversary. And based on the time summer rerun was released, we'll be getting summer rerun before anniversary. So I'm gonna be like, oh no. And I spent, and to get one copy of Caster Artoria, I spent everything that I had saved up, and I got her on my very, very last pull, or very last pull of the very last multi. Or was it the last pull? I might have to check the VOD, but definitely my very last multi. The last pull, right? Yeah, it was the very last pull. Sucked every penny. Well, I didn't spend, but yeah. But I saved up everything for that. I mean, I used everything I saved up for. And all of these, yeah, also the same anniversary Saint Quartz. Consider planning for Merlin in Summer Vegas rerun. I think you might go for Archer. Yeah. Who are you looking forward to in the Archer? Jean. Okay, solid choice. So if you want Jean, you definitely want Caster Artoria, right? So yeah, definitely I can see you like saving up for Caster Artoria. Hey Andre. You want that one Berserker, but that's it. I actually, looking back at this year, because like I've been considering like making a video of all of my pulls, like trying to calculate how many Saint Quartz I've spent this year, or how many pulls it took for me to get each servant, but I feel like it would take up too much time and a lot of editing and also video browsing history. Because I have them saved in the YouTube channel, but I don't think it's a complete recording of all of the stuff. Going over New Year's stuff, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much went through everything, and we're going through pretty much a overview of the GSSR. A recap stuff, yeah. The thing is, I don't know. Like I've already tried going through a few. Because like I was watching like my New Year rolls, and then I saw me getting Tamamo and Mordred instead of Benny Enma, and then I was lucky with my GSSR. I was able to get double, so I got Qinshi Huang and Dantes in NA, and then in JP I got Musashi, so that's a good start for the year. And then when I get to the anniversary GSSR in NA, I got who did I get in NA? I know I got double, I just can't remember who. Because it was Dantes who I already got, and then somebody else. But I can't remember who it was. No, that was in JP where I got double. I got Benny Enma and BB in JP. So yeah. What if the GSSR was chapter based? The pool would be too small. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, they could always do like, chapter 1 and 2 would be this banner chapter, or like Singularity 1 through 4 would be this, then the second half of the Singularity could be this. So I can see them doing that, but they would have to combine chapters. I would probably think that they would still keep the whole theme of it being only limited servants. Chapter 1 would include every first year unit. But we'll see. That's one reason why it's exciting for JP. You don't really know, and then it depends whether you'll be disappointed or happy with what they decide on. Eben Flow 44, thank you for the follow. Yeah, 3 more days to go, pretty much. The thing is, I'm still. So for those of you who are wondering what my schedule is, I will be rolling all of my GSSR rolls on stream, and I will what does GSSR mean? Guaranteed super rare. In other words, guaranteed 5-star servant. So the GSSR. Guaranteed super rare servant. It is paid. You need 15 paid Saint Quartz. All GSSRs have been paid Saint Quartz. I mean, I'm glad they reduced it from 30 to 15, so that's good. So yeah. Call it sure win even if you lose. Oh, and also another thing I guess is when I do my GSSR pulls, I will be doing it with a face cam. So if you want to see what I look like, that will be my debut, I guess. I'm trying not to announce it too much, but you know, I will say it here and there, but you know. So if you do want to see me, what I look like, that will be during my GSSR pulls. Easy, I have an actual face. Oh, come on. Not a VTuber. Nah. I mean, I considered it, to be honest, but nah. I mean, who knows? Maybe in the future, but eh. Could help rig a model. I mean, you know how to do it? Oh, that's nice. The problem would then be like the assets, right? The art is the worst part, yeah. Yeah, neither can I, so that's the thing. Legendary CZ64 exposed. Why exposed? What? But yeah, like, so as for when I will specifically do the rolls, I was considering like I would do the JP rolls when it, you know, when it goes live. But the thing is, I do have plans with family, so I don't know if I can do it on that time. So I might do the JP GSSR and NA GSSR at the same time when the NA banner goes live. But yeah, you know, you can always join the Discord. I will be putting updates there when I go live. So, you know, if you guys would like to join me there. Wait, where is my And I guess there's also the Explosion Discord, because, you know, I'll be plugging, you know, I would like to plug, most likely Trubs will be streaming on the JP live stream. So if you would like to watch that, you can go to Trubs' channel. To Love Trouble. He's another member of Team Explosion. So, if you'd like to go to the Discord, there it is. Eternity. Wait, what is that? How do you not pronounce that? Eternity thing. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. But yeah, you know, so you'll have to join the Discord if you would like to watch, because it is region locked. the JP stream is region locked, unfortunately. Usually when it only says Nico Nico live broadcasting, that means it is region locked. Normally, if it's not region locked, or if you don't have to worry about, copyright strike, they would add a YouTube link. But since there isn't any, it's safe to say this would not be a safe thing to stream on Twitch. So, you could join the Explosion Discord. Just be sure that if you do join the Explosion Discord, please choose a role. Or you could join my Discord. I'll usually give an update on when that goes up. I don't have a role on the Explosion Discord, but I do post my updates there. But if you have to choose a role, you could choose you could choose Two Love Trouble's role. You can also get updates from him. But we'll see. We'll see. I actually haven't asked him about it yet, but I do believe he will be streaming it. So that will be on the 31st, 10 p.m. JP time. So there's that. It depends on whether he will actually show the feed on Discord or if he'll just live translate it. It really depends. I think to him translating. Or yeah, you could like watch the Nico Nico live. So it's like, watch at the same time. It's region locked, so you need VPN. Well. So, yeah. That's the thing. So they'll probably be making announcements here, like, whatever campaigns they will be having, who the New Year servant will be, what the GSSR will look like. So yeah. And this will run for about an hour and 30 almost 2 hours. It just ends 5 minutes before midnight, so yeah. Very Pod Network. Very Pod Network. So yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of news for today. I didn't really want to farm the GSSR, the hunting quest, to be honest. I don't think I need horseshoes, really. So I didn't really want to farm the hunting quest right now. That's why I just wanted to go through the news today. Let's see, tomorrow is the 29th. Will I be able to stream tomorrow? The thing is there anything to do? Tomorrow I do plan to stream, although it might be maybe Genshin Impact or Punishing Grey Raven. So yeah. As for the JP live stream, they're going to go through a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, El Meloy Case Files Grace Note, the Camelot, Fate Grand Order, Solomon, right, and then Arcade, Fate Grand Carnival, and then Melty Blood. I'm hoping they announce a new DLC character for Melty Blood. I haven't played it in a while, but I did play it quite a bit when it came out. I pretty much got my money's worth already by that point. So any DLC characters they announce, if it entices me enough, I'll probably give it more time. Someone who really loves to play Melty Blood would be Chronicle Chaos. You can also find him on Twitch. And then what? Arcade. They've been doing a lot of stuff in Arcade. Oh, Double X is on Raid Up in Arcade. Dantes is on Raid Up in Arcade. Gilgamesh is on Raid Up in Arcade. So yeah. Tiamat is on Arcade. And then there's a certain beast that is a boss in Arcade. You already know who it is. The Santa Fran is in Arcade. So there's a lot of things in Arcade that that makes me very envious that I wish was in FGO, the mobile game. But who knows? Maybe we'll get it in the future. I'm surprised that they're going to announce or that Fate Grand Carnival is included announced in their lineup for the stream. So maybe season 3, maybe, or of Fate Grand Carnival, maybe. Hey Fox, what's up? But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but pretty much the only way I'd be able to see it is by relying on To Love Trouble. Unexpected work day. Ah, nice. For me, on the 30th is a holiday for us, so I don't have work on December 30. I do have work on December 31 though, but you know, based on like how it happened with December 24, we'll probably be able to get like half day or early day off on the 31st. But then again, yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to stream because I do have plans with family on that day. So yeah. Anyways, I think I will finish the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about the GSSR. I am excited for it. I will definitely be rolling on them in NA and JP. And yeah, looking forward to the stream on the 31st in JP. Two more work days. Got 2 more work days. Although, you know what, I feel like I haven't had a... You always enjoy me talking? Ah, thank you. But yeah, again, I will be doing the GSSRs on January 1, most likely during when the NA GSSR goes live. I'll roll on both NA and JP, and that will be my face cam debut, pretty much. Yeah, I hope you guys will join me on that day. I'll try to stream daily till then, but yeah, the 31st might be a bit iffy. Yeah, guys, I'll see you around. Thank you so much for watching. I'm trying to see if we can raid anybody. I don't really see anyone online that I know. I mean, we could raid Wraith Knight. He's playing Yakuza. Anybody interested in some Yakuza? What, facecam? I'm not ready. I'm ready. But yeah, okay. Let's head over to Wraith Knight. Let's give him the raid. He is playing Yakuza 0. Really good game. Perception of reality. Because you're trying, like, your imagination of what they look like and then what they really look like don't match. Let's go bonk Wraith. Yeah, give Wraith some bonks for me. Or some waves, some highs. But yeah, chat, thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow, alright? Well, tomorrow, hopefully. Good night, everybody. Bye.